Welcome to Local Edition. I'm Bella Shaw. Do you have an 805 area code? Are you connected? Mark Sylvester joins us with 805 Connect, and boy, you're just growing exponentially, aren't you?
Yeah, we are. Thank you so much. This has really helped us get the word out about 805 Connect to your market, and this is the southern part of the 805. So Western Ventura and Conejo, and that area is very large. Lots of vibrancy, both on the educational side, the startup side, the small business, and of course the big businesses. You know what's interesting, Bella, is we just made a map of the 805. Maps.com is a partner of ours, and I said I want a map just of the 805, and then I measured from the one tip to the other tip. Do you know that it's longer to drive, well, probably shorter because there's no traffic, than it is to go from here to San Diego? And I think of San Diego as being a long way away. So we've got this really wide area of business that we're covering along the 101. There's, I think, 35 different economic clusters if we think about agriculture and manufacturing and biotech and all of those. And when you start through this project over the last year to look at that and who's doing what with whom, it's fascinating.
It's all about connecting and networking, and you know, social media is the way to go. It's intimidating for some small businesses. They don't understand the importance of it, but you hold their hand every step of the way.
We're part of the connective tissue that connects all the things that they need to be paying attention to. Marketing is absolutely one of the most important, and we see this, right? So we just did a big conversation about this on Wednesday, and when you look at all of the things you need to be successful at, to be good in your business, it's a little daunting. And then when you add, everything you learned about marketing was wrong, and it's all different now. You have social channels. You have so many different ways to reach your market. And when I'm talking to members, they would like to have more business in the region, and they'd like to figure out ways to market themselves to do this. So what we're doing is providing information to them on how to do that easily, and we do it in something brand new. This is what I was excited to talk about today. They're called 805 Conversations. I am convinced that the people in the region, there's so much expertise here locally, that expertise, if we get that voice out, we could help thousands of businesses. So we're doing that. 805 Conversations just started in January, and we're going to be ramping that up. So we've already talked about how do you build a footprint in your community? What are some real tactical things that you can do? This week we talked about what small fixes could you make to your website.
It's so educational.
Well, that's what people need. What we learned in the last year. So we just start. We're still young. We're building it and figuring out what do people want, and we ask in these 135 areas of skills and expertise. How do I build a board? How do I finance? How do I license my intellectual property? Goes on and on. Well, when we look at that, we find out exactly what they need, and because we ask them the question, "What do you need help in?" And they tell us.
It's too simple. It's almost like the answer is right in front of them.
Well, that's funny you say that, because I've learned that when people in the area are looking for expertise, they look north, San Francisco, they look south, LA, just look right in front of them.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want to, it's funny, do you want to fly to St. Louis or do you want to drive to San Luis?
Yeah, there you go. Mark Sylvester, this is a fascinating conversation. Thank you so much for joining us with 805 Connect. I'm Bella Shaw. Thank you for joining us here on Local Edition.